Welcome back to my channel. All right, so today we're making some delicious ackee and saltfish. Let me just close this back and I will see you on the other side. All right, so to start, I actually have a can of ackee. I'm rinsing it off, so get some of the canned flavor off. I don't have access to the fresh ackee off the tree, but it's okay. Use what you got. All right, so I have my saltfish here, probably about half a pack, which is maybe 6 ounces. I think it comes in a 12-ounce pack. I have my vegetables cut up. I already have my yam, banana, sweet potato. I'm putting some dumpling. I have corn. So yeah, just use whatever you got. I washed the saltfish off, so basically I'm just gonna let it boil for like 10 to 15 minutes. Get some of that excessive salt off because you don't want your saltfish to be too salty to salt up your pot. All right, so you can always add back a little salt if the pot is fresh. All right, and I'm just removing the saltfish from this pot because I'm gonna drop the dumplings right in. Just gonna probably add a little bit more water. If it's too salty, I'll just wash it out. All right, and if you want to know how to make these beautiful dumplings, I have a video that will be next after this one. So just a nice little simple tutorial. I get that request a lot. And also while you're, browsing through my videos, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell. So as soon as I drop another video, you'll be the first to know. All right, so putting the dumplings separate. I'm also gonna put the yam, banana, corn, and everything else in a separate pot. You can put everything together, but I just did this just to show the dumpling tutorial. But if you do put them together, don't forget to add a little oil, like vegetable oil, so the stain from the green banana doesn't make everything else in the pot look ugly. All right, so make sure you do that. Just add a little salt to your water for taste, and I usually just use this spoon to raise it up just to make sure the dumpling don't stick to the bottom of the pot. But as long as your water is boiling, you should be good. All right, so here's my other pot, the green banana. Actually, I have sweet potato, which also great with ackee, yellow yam, the corn, and yeah, add a little salt to this pot, give it a nice little flavor. Just salt to taste as well, not too much. All right, so I have my pan already going. I have coconut oil. Coconut oil tastes, just make everything taste better. I'm gonna drop all my ingredients in. I'm using about a medium onion. Cut it however you like it. Even though I always end up picking back out majority of the onion, just for the flavor. I'm gonna use about 2 stalks of scallion, green onion, a little bit of garlic. That's what I just dropped in. And I'm also using probably about 2 tomatoes. The ingredients are optional. Just add whatever you like. Everybody cook different, so it's all up to you. I also add Scotch bonnet flavor. Yes, this Scotch bonnet was so flavorful. So I'm dropping a little Scotch bonnet. If you don't have Scotch bonnet, use whatever you got, jerk seasoning, anything. I'm putting some pimento seeds, which are allspice berries. I don't know, anytime they send the ackee from Jamaica, it always have allspice berries in it. It just have a different flavor, and I love it. All right, it's also optional. And then I add the thyme. That also gives a nice flavor. But if you don't have all these ingredients, just use whatever you have to make up your pot. And I will list everything in the description box. Ackee looks complicated because I get this request, how do you make ackee? It's very easy to make. So it's a 1-2 pot. You can add or leave out the saltfish, codfish. It tastes good with red herring. Ackee tastes good with chicken buck. Ackee tastes good with salt pork. Whatever you want to put in your ackee, it's all up to you. Like I said, you can leave out the meat, the seafood. Ackee tastes good with shrimp. That's like one of my, I love that, ackee and shrimp. All right, but like I said, it's all up to you. So I'm adding my saltfish right here. I'm just gonna let it toss it around for a few minutes. Little pepper, little salt. Like I said, look, I got washed out too much of the salt, so just putting a pinch of sea salt back in there. All right, so just taste your pot as you go, and just make sure it's up to the level of flavor that you want it. All right. Oh, I just added a little bit more coconut oil. See, they kind of look like it'll get dry out. So that's what I add, some coconut oil. So I don't like to add water to the ackee. So just add a little bit more oil to it. That's all it needed. All right, so a lot of my friends that are not from the Caribbean always ask, what does ackee taste like? It looks like scrambled egg. Is it scrambled egg? I'm like, no, it's a vegetable, grows on a tree. Some of them say it tastes like when you like squash or peas or beans, but it just tastes like ackee to me. All right, so I'm just adding a little bit more black pepper, and these cute salt and pepper grinders, they're actually on my Amazon storefront. You can get my utensils on there. Just go through my, actually I'm gonna leave the link in my description box. You can also go through my Instagram, which is Serena's Kitchen. You can also find me on TikTok. All of those platforms, Pinterest, Twitter, Facebook, I'm on all of them, okay? So make sure you go ahead and follow me. All right, and see why it's great to have everything going at the same time. I cut up the banana, the yam, everything, got them ready. Then I need the flour. The dumpling was already ready. So I drop everything in, and the ackee cooks so quick. By the time your ackee is ready, everything else will be ready. So don't, flip this around too much or the ackee is gonna be too mushy. And then I'm just gonna add a little the green onion scallion to this just to top it up. It's the last thing I usually put in. You can put it in the beginning if you'd like, if that's how you cook it. All right, so I'm just gonna top it up with the green onion, cover it up for a few minutes, and then it'll be ready to pair up with my yam, the banana, the dumpling. You can even eat ackee with rice. Ackee tastes good with rice and peas. So you can even save some and make it add it to some seasoned rice. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'll have that video coming up because I'm gonna save some of this ackee and add it to my seasoned rice. So see how we just take on and turn fashion. See the Jamaican culture, Caribbean food as a whole is just take your hand and turn it into fashion. Like, I don't throw away food. When I don't want this ackee, I just add it to some seasoned rice instead of throwing it away. So many different things. Food just go a long way in my house. So people might think, oh, you're cooking all this food. No, it never goes to waste, okay? I have a household of 6 and the kids enjoy the Jamaican food. So there's my dumpling. Doesn't that looks beautiful? Yeah, you can even add some butter, eat some dumpling and butter. You don't even have to even need the ackee to go with it, but hey, this is what I'm doing. I thank you always for watching. Please, like I said, don't hesitate to share, like, and I will see you on the next video. Bye.